New Orleans is not a city that scares easily. This is a place where people casually say, "Oh yeah, that corner's haunted," and then go right back to eating their bayonets. So when the locals quietly agree that one house is different, you should probably listen. At 1140 Royal Street, in the heart of the French Quarter, stands the LaLaurie mansion, a building so notorious that even other ghosts seem uncomfortable walking past it. In the early 1800s, Madame Delphine LaLaurie was the queen of New Orleans society. She was wealthy, polished, and threw the most lavish parties. Guests admired her manners, her home was the envy of the quarter, and her reputation was spotless. Which, of course, is usually how the worst stories begin. Behind the mansion's locked doors, rumors began to spread, faint screams in the night. Servants who mysteriously vanished, windows that stayed shuttered even in the suffocating summer heat. But polite society chose to ignore it. Ghost stories are terribly inconvenient when there's champagne involved. Everything changed in 1834. A fire broke out in the mansion's kitchen. When firefighters arrived, they were forced to break down a locked door. What they found inside was so horrific that local newspapers struggled to describe it without losing their entire audience. An angry mob descended on the house, destroying everything they could. Madame LaLaurie fled the city, never to be seen again. But the house remained. And houses, unfortunately, have excellent memories. This is where the real haunting begins. After the tragedy, a dark cloud seemed to settle over the property. People reported the rattling of chains where no chains existed, disembodied screams echoing from empty rooms, and shadowy figures lingering on the staircases. Visitors felt sudden, inexplicable cold spots, which in the middle of a Louisiana summer is suspicious all by itself. Neighbors claimed to hear cries at night, long after the house was abandoned. Over the years, new owners tried to reclaim the building. It became a school, an apartment building, even a furniture store. None of them lasted. It seems the resident spirits did not approve of any interior redesigns. Even today, in the 21st century, the reports continue. Objects have been seen moving on their own, and doors slam shut with violent force. But the most common report is the overwhelming feeling of being watched with angry, intense focus. The LaLaurie haunting terrifies people because it doesn't feel random. It feels purposeful. While New Orleans embraces most of its spirits with music, candles, and a good story, this one is different. This one is treated with respect and with distance. Today, tourists snap photos, ghost hunters set up their equipment, and psychics nod gravely at the building's energy. And the house? It just stands there, silent and imposing, as if to say, "You wanted a story.